To get ready to do my hair. Got my smoke detector up in my baggie. Um, and then I'm about to open the window. I might open both of them. And then I'm about to plug this blow dryer up, and then y'all finna watch me. So that's about it. Look, I can't even open this one. That's crazy. Crazy work. Look like somebody was trying to get in. Look, my like it's time for me to move, cause like it's time for me to move, cause I can't even open the other window, cause it looked like somebody been trying to mess with it. What do I have? Please make it make sense. What do I have? But this is just proof to my landlord that I am not starting a fire. I ain't got nothing. So make sure y'all can see all my goodness. Yeah, I think y'all can see all my goodness. It's gonna get dark soon, so this little camera that I got ain't good with lighting. And y'all gonna hear that go by, because little chirp chirp over there, she should be thinking it's a fire when I blow dry my hair, so so we gotta do what we gotta do. She ain't over there right now, so we kinda safe till she get back. Last time I blow dried my hair at 7 to 8 and she was over there, so decided to do it early today. It ain't nothing to a giant. We just tying this back really. And then we gonna start with the other piece. We're gonna put some product on it and then go. Honestly, my hair not soaking wet no more, so that's cool. We starting with this piece. And y'all see how thick it is right now, so let's see how good it blow dries. And I don't know. I don't want to get this on my carpet. That's for sure. But I don't know how good y'all gonna be able to hear me. So I might just in the midst make this a short video or a long video. I don't know. But after every little piece, I'll come back and talk for a little bit, and then that will be that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the window, because I cannot open the other side, and I swear up and down, when I moved in this place, I was able to do it. So I don't know what's going on. I need my landlord's information instead of my management team, because the management team, I tell them something and they just ignore me, so and then the landlord probably be like, that's why I got a management team. But obviously they ain't listening to me. They said, what she got to do? We ain't catering to her needs. Alright, we got the first piece, y'all. The roots dry and everything. It's the first piece. I kind of want to get these ends a little bit more, but my hair going straight into a ponytail, so I'm not worried about it. Alright. We're going to twist this up, and then we're going to get on to the next piece and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all, I was telling Instagram, I was like, I'm finna come over here, and I was like, I was being nice to like people I work with and stuff like that. And it's crazy how people just sit in my thoughts. And y'all probably like, your thoughts? Yeah, my thoughts. I don't know what somebody did or who did what, but I rebuke any curses, any hexes, any ties. I bind and rebuke anything that someone has put on me, any spell work, anything like that, anything cast against me. I rebuke it, and whoever did some type of whatever they did, to where it's just like my thoughts are broadcast, and y'all can fact check me for real, like like fact check me on just how people are treating me and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's God, letting someone be able to do something to me to where it's just like, oh well, or if they trying to do like a reading into my life or something like that. But God is allowing it, and it's exposing a lot of people. So it's just like, and it's crazy because it's like, if y'all know this is happening to me or whatever, it's just like, why y'all not being nicer to me? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not being mean, I'm not being hateful or anything like that. But if y'all are treating me a certain way, my thoughts are going to reflect it. If someone is, and who wants, and I was just telling Instagram, who wants somebody to be just sitting there in somebody else's thoughts? And I can't tell, like, my family, yeah, somebody, because they're not going to understand. They're very, they're Christian, but they're very religious. They don't go into the realms of someone's done, did some type of spell work or hex or anything. But I rebuke and bind and cast back, to the pits of hell, to return to center anything, any hexes, any spells, anything cast against me, because any word curses too, because I was telling Instagram also, like, how I got some word curses put on me before I had my car accident. So, I rebuke and bind anything like that someone has placed on me, because, you reap what you sow. And that's what I put on the Instagram thing. You reap what you sow. And it's crazy how people treat somebody, and I sit back and watch people. And, I sit back and observe them. And that's a part of my, I went to school for psychology. So I sit back and observe them. I watch them. And it's just like, okay, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. I don't say nothing. But, of course, it's going to be in my thoughts. If I see something, I'm going to be like, I saw that. That's everybody. But can you imagine your thoughts being broadcast? Like, I don't want y'all to know my personal... If I wanted y'all to know my personal business, my every step, my up and down, me washing my booty, me brushing my teeth, me doing this, me doing that, I would tell you. I will be that freely. But since I'm not a friendly person, and I feel like also God used it to just put me like out there, put me to like a spotlight that I didn't ask for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like God put it out there and put me in a spotlight that I didn't ask for. But at the same time, I didn't ask to be discriminated against. Like, you know how somebody treats somebody who's like autistic or handicapped, or you know, a foreigner, like, and they looking like, you know, they have that prejudice or stereotype against them, and they looking at them like like this person. And then I feel like people do stuff to me just so like they have spirits and stuff like that, and it's just like the spirits get into them so I can speak negative and I can think negative on them, and then my bosses is reading it, my bosses is looking at it, which should they? No, not at all. But my bosses are reading it and looking at it, and it's just like, okay, so she's saying this and this about people, but she's not seeing what they do to me. She's not looking at them like, okay, well, what you doing to her to make her think these negative thoughts? What you doing to her to make her feel like she's this person that's on the outskirts of not wanting to, you know, be kind to you or talk to you and stuff like that? They feel like I'm crazy. And, you know, everybody who's connected to God and stuff like that, they have gone through this phase to where people feel like they are crazy. And this is my first time, this is my first time speaking on it and on Instagram and on here. But, and I guess it's just what I'm going through now. Like, this is my upgrade, because this is what I've been going through for like a couple years now. And I feel like God is just using it to really like put me out there. For one, he used it to put me out there. Whoever did it or whatever, you know, you reap what you sow. And eventually God is going to have his vengeance on you. But at the same time, for people who are coming into my life, I expect them to show like this godly stance. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have a godly stance on it. Like, they don't have a spiritual mind to be like, oh, she's going through this spiritually, or, you know, someone has been messing with her spiritually or something like that, to be like, okay, well, I understand it. Only a person that's connected to God, who has gone through like a warfare, or has had people that decided to turn to the devil's side, or turn to like, you know, that dark side, to where it's just like, oh yeah, and excuse my nails, y'all. I told Instagram, I said I come as I am, so y'all gonna get these, cause I'm taking them off soon. So, but the only time you connect to somebody that's been on the dark side, and then they mess with you spiritually, you won't understand it. You know, most people don't understand it unless you connected to God and rooted into God. So they treat me like, oh, well, she's just being negative because, you know, ain't no one doing nothing to her, she's crazy and stuff like that. And it's just like, huh? Like, how am I crazy? Like, why would I want y'all to know my day-to-day life if I don't tell you? You know? So that's why I'm like, I don't know if somebody did like a reading into my life, or doing a reading into my life. Everybody that was connected to me in the past, they didn't say like, oh, well, you know, this is happening to you. That's a godly stance. You know, that's a godly stance to me. Coming to me and being like, you know, this is happening to you. You know, let me pray for you. Let me support you. Let me hold your hand and stuff like that. They didn't come to me on no godly stance. They come to me as like, oh, I'm going to do something negative of her because she a little good. She a little too good. She a little too showing that this is not affecting her as much, or this is not, I'm going to change her attitude and make it negative, or I'm going to do this or say this about her and make her feel this way. They never look at it as a godly stance of, you know, I want to pray for her. Like, I understand like their warfare, or I understand like someone being connected to you, or someone that doesn't, did y'all see? I'm gonna blow dry my hair because I gotta go anyway, soon. But did y'all see what was happening to Pat? The lady who was poking the pin into that doll, and it was like, oh, it don't look like, they was in the comments being jokeful, like, oh, that doesn't look like Pat, or that doesn't look like him, or whatever. But do y'all know that that doll doesn't have to look like him? It just has to represent him for somebody to actually do something to him. Like, she was legit poking that doll and actually speaking to it, like, and even me, I can't imagine someone doing that, because it's just like, now you have, like, the devil already gives you negative thoughts. The devil already wants you to feel bad about yourself. The devil already put thoughts in your head. But the fact that she was up there poking it and speaking stuff to it, and we don't know what she was speaking to that doll. And I'm gonna find the clip and I'm gonna put it in here. But it's just like, why would you do that? Like, let the game be the game. Like, it doesn't have to get spiritual. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do like good and evil. Like, you don't have to be evil towards this man. Like, if you want to go for the other team, go for the other team. But spiritually trying to touch somebody, I pray that God had and it's hard to have a covering around you unless you completely rooted in God. But God still cover his children, no matter if, and y'all hear me speaking, no matter if if you're rooted in him or not, God still cover his people. So I pray that he just had like a off day, a off game or whatever, instead of what she was doing to him affected him. But anyway, let me finish blow drying my hair. But yeah, I pray that he just had an off day, because I can't imagine, I can imagine somebody doing that to me. But also, I'm not sure why what I'm going through, what I've been going through for the last 2 years, me, God not telling me what it is or what happened, what's going on. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, eventually darkness will be shit. God will shed a light onto the darkness. So eventually God will shed the light onto the darkness, and he probably end up telling me exactly, if someone did do this to me, he'll probably end up telling me exactly who did it. And I haven't, and just like that lady who was sitting up in their stands and doing that to Pat, probably don't even know him, probably not even connected to him. But at the same time, no matter if you wanted them to win or lose, why would you spiritually mess with somebody? I don't get that. Why would you spiritually mess with somebody when they haven't did nothing to you? Let the game be the game. That's just my 2 cents on that. But almost there, y'all. We almost there. Let me see if y'all still with me. Yeah. We almost there. I'm trying to hurry up and get y'all up out of here, because once this sunlight hits, this camera is trash. The sunlight goes down, it's trash. So I'm trying to get y'all out of here. But yeah, like, this is my first time ever talking. Oh, that's another. I just said in the last clip, like, let me see if y'all still with me. Y'all was with me, but I guess it just records like 30 minutes. I don't know how this thing be doing. But I need to blow dry a little bit more on that side in the back. But yeah, like, I never understand someone doing tarot, because that's new age. I never understand someone doing tarot, someone putting word curses on somebody, someone, ignore this nail, someone, I never understand someone doing tarot, someone doing word curses, someone like putting spells on somebody, someone just doing anything to like spiritually touch somebody. Like, you that mad or upset that you want to touch somebody spiritually, and then it's just like, why? And like I told y'all, this is my first time speaking on this, to where it's just like, well, might as well come out in the open, and then y'all can think I'm crazy too. Cause like, they legit was like, sit there and be like saying stuff negative about me and talking about me, but they don't understand that if I'm speaking, if I have something in my thoughts or something like that, that actually happened to me, and it's up to that person to be like, oh well, yeah, I did say that to them, or yeah, I did say that, you know, she couldn't do this or she couldn't do that, or, you know, it's that type of stuff that I don't like, to where it's just like, yeah, like, you the ones who bring out the negativity, because you are the people who sit there and it's just not like I said, if I know, if this was happening to somebody else, like in my situation, like everything that I've been through in the last 2 or 3 years or whatever, if this was going to somebody else, like I said, people was connected to me, people was calling themselves liking me, people was calling themselves, you know, wanting to be in relationships with me and stuff like that. But at the same time, they never was like, oh, you know, this is happening to you, or, you know, do you know about this that you going through? Like, and I'm up here sharing like personal stuff to them and being like, you know, like, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, and stuff like that. And they never came out and was like, you know, you know this is happening to you, right? You know that this is happening to you. Do you know how? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the how. I knew it was happening to me, because I'm like, how do you know that? I sat there one day, I'm looking like, how do you know that? Like, I didn't say that out loud. I'm not typing that to you. I didn't tell you that from my lips, from my mouth. How did you know that? I had to sit there and be like, how do you know that? And then it's just like, well, show me. If you're connected to me, show me how this is happening to me. But nobody, like I said, nobody has shown me how it's connected, or who did it, or like, that's why I say, like, I don't understand people who